tree.
Okay,
Just
I'm going
inside
to
the
try
box, because we're going to
this.
add some florals, and we want to make sure that everything is put together.
Okay. I was gonna have you with me when I kit it up, but I couldn't get the camera set. So I'm gonna have to get me a tripod. I can usually find them at the thrift store down here. So I'll keep my eye out, and that way I can do kit ups. Yeah, when I kit up and stuff. Almost spilled my drills. I'll show you the one I'm working on right now. Isn't that pretty? Look at that shine. And of course, the only sticky is the butterfly. When I get it finished, I've got an idea what I'm going to do with this. When I get it finished, I will show you. But I figured I'd just chat with you while I'm working on this. Sorry you can't see me working on it. But once I get a tripod, then it'll work. I've got a big one. This is my favorite one. And look at how it's all chopped up. Focus, 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 focus. Oh, it's not focusing. Maybe if I get out. Well, anyway, it's all chopped up from the beads. It's my favorite. It's a 4-placer. And I really like it. So I'm going to have to get me another one. An update. I talked to Temu this morning. I talked to them yesterday morning. They're trying to resolve it. They did give me $13 shipping, a late fee, because on one package, we're just dealing with one package at a time. It's too much to try to make them understand there's 2 packages out there. So I'm dealing with one package at a time. Once I get that one resolved, I can move to the next one. But I'm not the only person that this is happening to. I've had several people come on my video and say it's happened to them. So I hate, sorry about that. I hate that it's happening because I've lost confidence in Temu to buy from them anymore. So I'm just gonna have to find my diamond paintings elsewhere. And there's a lot of reputable companies out there that I can buy from. So I'll just go. I'd rather go that route than to have this happen again. But back to Temu. They said this package, it's in transit. There's nothing they can really do. It's in transit, which means it has sat in the same spot in China since October the 4th. So that tells me it's not going to be shipped. But they did say after 7 days, if I haven't got it from this phone call today, they would totally refund that package because I was a vital customer. Of course, they're going to tell me that, and they don't want to lose me. Well, I'm kind of afraid they've lost me. Like I said, I'm on buy my diamond paintings, and I've got quite a few. So if I work on the ones I do, whoops, if I work on the ones I got quite a few. So it's not like I don't have any. Like I told the girl, I was doing Christmas shopping, so I'll have to figure something else out. But that's okay. You know, it's okay. I got upset a little this morning, and then I realized, you know what? It's just packages. If I didn't have temu, I'd find some other place to shop from. So I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to fret over it. There's too much other stuff going on in the world to fret over lost packages. So then that brings me to my conversation with UPS. Well, that's where I lost it. I hate to say it, but I did. I hate when you call a company and you get a machine. They wanted the routing number. I read it to them 4 times. 4 times they kept saying, I do not understand. I do not understand. The 4th time that little machine told me that, I screamed in the phone, give me a person, give me a person. I kept saying it over and over and over. Well, guess what? They said, we do not understand you at this time. We will connect you with a representative. That's what I wanted all along. So I did actually talk to someone. They sent me to a representative overseas because that's where my package is still at. I bought this package September the 29th. It's October the 10th. And it's still sitting there. So she took my email address. Very sweet young lady. She tried every way in the world to help me. She said it shows that it's in a facility. She said we're having trouble getting stuff out of the country. And I guess with all the chaos that's going on over there, I can kind of understand. So I'm talking about all this to make a point. It's not temu, exactly. It's not them. They're overseas. They can only package it, send it out. That's as far as they can go. They have no control over who delivers it, how long it's going to take them to bring it. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. Okay, it's not totally their fault. So with that being said, will I order it from? Well, besides this order, I've got 3 more orders. I've got 2 really small ones. And I went ahead and sent for the small one because they gave me a $19 credit and I didn't want to lose it. So I picked exactly $25 worth of stuff. It only cost me $5.90 out of pocket. Now, will I get it? I'm not sure. The other small package shows it's at the airport here. Of course, we had that one day that the mail didn't run at all here, so that's kind of held it up. But at least it's here. Will I get it? I don't know. But I have to keep telling myself, don't keep going on the Temu app and don't keep looking, because all that's doing is frustrating me. So, I've got off the app. Do I have stuff in my cart? Yes, I do. Will I order from Temu? As of right now, no. But that could change. So I'll just keep you up to date if I get the package or not. One person I had talked to had watched my video, and they said they had a package they had sent for in August, and they just now getting refunded for it. So that's not good. You're gonna lose your customers if this starts happening to everybody. Somebody said they still have the price adjustment on their page. I don't. So I don't know if it's everybody or just a few. Or is it because maybe we ordered so much and was getting so many price adjustments? That's why they took it off our page. Excuse me. Bella, where you at, baby? So I don't know if that's the reason they've took it off some. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Seeing how I'm one of those, if there's a bargain, I'm going to find it. I got my Temu shirt on, my Temu necklace. One Temu ring. I don't know. So enough about that. Had a good day. Not too busy. I answer the phones on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the church and talk with people and pray with them about problems. There was a wreck right in front of the church. Keep that family in prayer. I'm not going to mention his name in case somebody in his family or kin to him was to watch my videos. He was going too fast, and there's this curve right there, and he slammed it into a tree. It killed him instantly. So and God knows who he is. We don't have to mention his name. God knows. Keep Israel in prayer. That's terrible what's happening to the Jews. So keep them in prayer. We had some church people that was over there helping somewheres in Israel when this started, and so, but they made it home. They're on a plane headed home. They did manage to get them out, so I thank God for that. But just keep Israel in your prayers. I don't care what you think about Israel. I just remember the Bible verse. If you curse Israel, I'll curse you. If you bless Israel, I'll bless you. And I would much rather have God to bless me than to curse me. So because those are God's people. So keep them in prayer. And so how was your day? Bella, let me tell you what happened. Bella had her outside to potty this morning. She was running crazy like she sometimes does. And she kept running. And I kept hollering, Bella, come back, come back. She just kept on. She's got selective hearing sometimes. So she just kept on running. Then all of a sudden, she stops and she turns around and she sees how far she is from me. And she realized, here she come running. Well, her little feet went up underneath her because she's running so fast. She just flipped, landed on her back. She jumped up the instant that happened and just kept running to me. I thought she had hurt herself, but she's fine. I will show you. She's got her little hair and pigtails. She is absolutely rotten. She's got spaghetti around her face. If you wonder what the red was around her little mouth. We had spaghetti. No, I don't feed the spaghetti because I'm afraid it might get tangled up in her throat or in her intestines. She gets the meat. But that's why she's got a little red face. Does she eat people food? Yes, she does. My little dog Cuteness before her. I had her for 18 years. She was Terrier Dachshund, and she never was talked to like a dog. Me, my son, we talked to her like she was a child. And I could just point at something and she'd know to go do it. She ate people food all the time. So I figure if it didn't kill her, it's not going to hurt this one. Plus, there's so many ingredients in dog food. Now, does she have dog food? Yes, she does. No, I'm not saying I don't have dog food. Matter of fact, she has a bowl of dog food sitting over there. She eats Purina. One, it's for puppies. And it's got little soft nuggets in it and hard nuggets. She does eat it every now and then because she don't get people food all the time. So, does she get junk food? Most definitely. And before you message me, oh, don't do that, it's gonna hurt her. She's perfectly fine. I'll take her to the vet. She's perfectly healthy. So, please don't be nasty and email me, okay? Because I'll tell you now, I'll delete you. So, Bella is well taken care of. My house is set up to accommodate Bella. I tell people, this is Bella's home. I live here to pay the bills. And if you've got a fur baby, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you're probably going, when you go to the store or go yard selling, thrifting, you're thinking, now, with my baby like this or this, so I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's cooler here. I hope it's cooler where you guys are at. I know a few of you was in some really hot states. It got hot here this summer. But it's getting cooler. Matter of fact, let me get my phone and I will give you a weather update for Barksville, Kentucky. Watch it not come up. And it's not coming up. Oh, come on. Why ain't you coming up? Okay. Now it won't come up. It says, no, you're not going to do that to us. Okay. It is 62. Sunny conditions will continue for the rest of the day. Winds gusting up to 9 miles an hour. It got up to 70 today. But tonight, it's supposed to be down to 43. It's supposed to be 45 tomorrow night. It's in the 70s until Saturday. It's in the upper 60s. Then Sunday and Monday, there, I'll just show you. It's supposed to be in the 50s. But this is Kentucky. Kentucky weather. I can look at this. An hour later, I'll look at it. It's totally changed. So, for the moment, that's the weather here. That's have you guys, where you're living now, has that always been where you've lived, or did you move there? I've always lived in Kentucky. I'll probably die in Kentucky, but that's okay. So have you always lived where you're living, or was you born and grew up somewhere else? My husband was from Michigan, and he always wanted to go back to Michigan. I was glad we didn't, because I would have been all by myself up there. At least this way, I had family here. I want to do a shout out to my sister Tony. Hi, Tony. Love you. She watched my haul with the salty caramel hot chocolate. I have yet to make it. I'll probably make me some later. She went and ordered some. And I'll let you know how it is. My diamond paintings, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 I'm working on. So I've come to the conclusion I'm going to work on one at a time. I've been racing from this one, because I'm excited about them. And I like that one. I want to work on that one. But I've got to step back and just focus on one at a time. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. So, this has gotten pretty long. I've jabbered enough. Bella's asleep in her little bed. If you like my videos, share, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up so that you'll be notified. I do have 2 small temus coming. Like I said, one I sent off today because I had that $19 credit. I wanted to use it up, so I have Zippo now. That one is at the airport here in the United States, so it's here. just not to me. So when I get it, I'll post it. I'll keep you up to date on the craziness. But God bless each and every one of you, and continue to pray for Israel and those people. What's happening to them, they don't deserve it. So God bless you. Have a great night until we meet again. Bye-bye.